Alright class, today we're going to go over the math of chemistry. Another word for that is stoichiometry. You see the joke on the left, there's my favorite chemistry cat ever doing his lab science stuff. So what's a chemist's favorite plant? Stoichiometry, get it? Tree. Here's a review of the calculations you can make from converting atoms or molecules on the left to moles on the middle to grams on the right. If you want atoms to moles, you use Avogadro's number. Again, that number is 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. Number of atoms is in 1 mole. For the molar mass, you use the bottom number of the periodic table for whatever elements you have. Now this chart, definitely write down, this is what I call the mole map. If you need a map to go from one place to another, this shows you exactly what steps you need to do in order to find what you're looking for. So you'll always start with something on the left. You'll either start with the given in grams, could also be given the atoms. First up, you gotta convert to moles. Okay, moles is like the bridge that connects given and looking for. Once you know the given moles, you're going to go to the looking for moles. After the looking for moles, you're going to go back down to the looking for grams or atoms, depending on, again, what the question's asking. So read the question carefully. Here's a sample problem we're going to go over. Lithium hydroxide used in outer space environment to remove excess exhaled carbon dioxide from living environments. The products of the reaction are lithium carbonate and water. 48 grams of lithium hydroxide are used in a small-scale experimental device. How much carbon dioxide will the device process? First, want to write your chemical equation. Notice that I didn't give you the elements. On your STAR test, they might give you the name and you have to write the number of elements. From that, we're going to balance the chemical equation. Then we need to know our grams into moles. We're next going to go moles known into moles, what we're looking for, and then finally convert that into grams. So first write the chemical equation. Lithium hydroxide, Li again is +1. OH hydroxide is -1, that's why it's already balanced. Carbon dioxide, di means 2, makes lithium carbonate. Again, very important to write your oxidation numbers. CO3 is -2. Li is +1. When I crisscross it, the 2 will go to the Li. Without doing that, you would not have a balanced equation. And plus water. By balancing it, you can put a 2 next to the Li here, and that makes it balanced. Again, without the 2 here, you wouldn't have the 2 here, and then the rest of the question, your calculations will be off. You always have to start with a balanced chemical equation. So first, let's convert the amount of grams into moles. We started with 48 grams of LiOH. To convert to moles, we divide by the molar mass. If you do Li plus O plus H, you get 24. 48 divided by 24 is 2 moles LiOH. Next step on the mole map, you're going to go moles known into the moles of what we're looking for. If I have 2 moles of LiOH, the mole ratio based on the balanced chemical equation is 1 mole CO2 for every 2 moles of LiOH. That's why I have to divide by 2. I get 1 mole of CO2 from that. Last step is go from your moles of what we're looking for into grams. For this, we need to know the molar mass of the carbon dioxide. So again, CO2, I do C equals 12, O equals 16. I have 2 of them, so times 2 will be 32. If I do 12 plus 32, I get 44 grams. That's equal to 1 mole of CO2. So that'll be my conversion factor, 44 grams over 1 mole. I already had 1 mole, so that's my final answer, 44 grams of CO2. Now these are some of the hardest types of questions you'll see on the STAR. There are a lot of steps. But it's a good question because we have a lot of all the previous units, okay? So I'd recommend checking the other videos, one on how to write a chemical equation, making sure our numbers are balanced. Then also watch the mole video so you can understand how to convert your moles into grams and whatnot. Any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. You can see that there's a comment section on YouTube, and feel free to ask whatever you still have trouble with.